The case of Roberto Calvi, widely known as the Banker of God, stands as one of the most intricate and unsettling financial scandals of the 20th century, involving a dense web of connections between international finance, the Catholic Church, secret societies, and organized crime. Calvi rose to prominence as chairman of Banco Ambrosiano, a powerful Milan-based bank with deep historical ties to Catholic circles, and developed a particularly close and controversial relationship with the Institute for the Works of Religion, IOR, commonly referred to as the Vatican Bank, an institution operating within the sovereign territory of Vatican City and therefore shielded from many forms of external financial regulation. During the 1970s, Calvi, together with figures such as Archbishop Paul Marcinkus, who headed the IOR, helped construct a complex financial network based on offshore companies located in tax havens like Panama and the Bahamas, which allowed vast amounts of capital to be moved discreetly across borders, often beyond the scrutiny of Italian authorities, and allegedly used to finance political operations, covert activities during the Cold War, and possibly criminal enterprises. A crucial and controversial element of this system was its connection to the secret Masonic lodge Propaganda do P2, led by Licio Gelli, which counted among its members influential politicians, military officers, and businessmen, and which sought to reshape Italy's political structure through clandestine influence. As Banco Ambrosiano expanded, its apparent success masked a growing financial instability built on falsified accounts, hidden debts, and guarantees issued through shell companies often backed, implicitly or ambiguously, by the IOR, creating the illusion of solvency while concealing massive liabilities. By 1981-1982, investigations by the Bank of Italy uncovered severe irregularities, leading to Calvi's arrest and conviction for illegal export of capital, though he was released on appeal shortly before the full scale of the crisis emerged. In June 1982, with the bank on the brink of collapse and facing a financial hole estimated at over $1.3 billion, Calvi fled Italy under a false identity, traveling through Europe before arriving in London, where his story took a dark and mysterious turn. On June 18, 1982, his body was discovered hanging beneath Blackfriars Bridge, with bricks and cash in his pockets, a detail that fueled speculation about symbolic punishment, possibly linked to Masonic imagery or mafia retribution, and although his death was initially ruled a suicide, subsequent investigations and forensic analyses led to a verdict of murder, though the perpetrators were never definitively identified. Following the collapse of Banco Ambrosiano, a complex legal and diplomatic dispute arose between Italian authorities and the Vatican, as the IOR denied formal liability for the bank's debts, arguing its role was limited to that of a shareholder in certain offshore entities. Yet in 1984, it agreed to pay approximately $250 million to creditors as a gesture of moral responsibility, a move widely interpreted as an attempt to contain reputational damage rather than an admission of legal guilt. The scandal exposed deep flaws in the global financial system, particularly the ease with which funds could be hidden and transferred through offshore structures, and highlighted the risks posed by institutions operating beyond effective regulatory oversight. It also revealed the extent to which financial networks could intersect with political agendas and illicit organizations, especially in a Cold War context, where covert funding channels were often tolerated or ignored. Decades later, the Calvi case continues to attract attention from historians, journalists, and investigators, not only because of the dramatic circumstances of his death, but also due to the many unresolved questions surrounding the true extent of the IOR's involvement, the role of P2, and the identities of those who may have ordered Calvi's killing, making it a lasting symbol of secrecy, power, and the dangerous convergence of faith, finance, and corruption at the highest levels of international society.